The Liberty Flames disc golf team held their 7th annual Flamethrower event where 10 universities across the East Coast competed for bragging rights. Playing in wet conditions most of the weekend, the Flames finished strong, receiving first place honors for the entire tournament.
Anytime we get to play disc golf, we have an amazing time, but I think for sure this was one of the worst conditions for weather for our tournament this year. One year we had 8 inches of snow. That was pretty bad, but just temperature dropping, lots of rain. Our guys, a mental test. Disc golf is enough of a taxing of a mental test through it. To have the weather and the temperature drop midway through your rounds even is more difficult to really focus and do what you got to do. I mean, we had teams that we find ourselves competing against at nationals for top 10 seedings. Clemson, North Carolina State, Virginia Tech's playing really well. So it was for us a day that we just had to put it together yesterday with all the conditions happening. And today ended up being a little bit nicer, still pretty cool, but guys did really well and just real proud of them.
I think we overall played well. Liberty did come in first place, so we did take the title today, so they got us a spot into nationals. I think we played well, but I also think there was room for improvement. I mean, there's always room for improvement, so we're excited to train for the rest of the year.
Through chemistry and mental toughness, the Flames were able to defend their home turf while growing together as a team.
Personally, I struggled a lot with grip and stuff like that, but luckily my teammates were there to pick up my slack. I mean, this is a huge confidence boost for us going into the year. This is the biggest this tournament's ever been. We had, I believe, 8 schools show up and some very, very good, like top 5 schools. To be able to win here and knowing that we left strokes out there, just a huge confidence boost headed into the rest of the season.
For being so early in the season, we get a gauge of where we're at, and I'm really excited as to where the guys are mentally and physically. So practices are going to be that much better for them to really push hard. They were able to endure some tough situations. So we're really excited where we're going. Nationals, I think, is going to be an amazing year this year because we do. Our second team was giving our first team a real run for the money. And when that's happening, lots of good things are going to happen for Liberty Disc Golf.
The success from this past weekend's tournament gives the Flames great momentum going forward into the rest of the fall and spring season.
Now we just train for the rest of the year until April. We have a few little tournaments in between, but then nationals where we'll try and get that championship.
From now till March, we'll work hard, hopefully correct some of the errors that we left out there, and that'll be another good feel about a month out from nationals. And then hopefully when we get to nationals, my main goal is to win it. I know a lot of the guys on the team feel the same way, so hopefully we'll be able to accomplish that.